One of the most common things I hear from people in crappy relationships or in lives where they're unhappy, and it very often manifests most in their relationship, is, Sven, I'm just so miserable, and I understand you're always saying you got to go into your childhood and heal your childhood. I hear you, Sven, but I got to be honest, Sven, I really don't remember very much from my childhood. Or Sven, my childhood is a blank slate. What the hell am I supposed to do? And it's a simple, really, solution. If you remember very little from your childhood, and but you know there's shit back there, you've heard me talk about it enough, and a lot of the stuff that I say resonates with you, and you know there has to be stuff back there. And I know there is. I'm telling you, there is. If you have only few memories, start with those. Start with whatever little things you can think of. In my book, in the very first chapter, I say pick the single biggest thing in your life, a single most traumatic event, and start journaling on that. And I give you some tools for doing that. And people are like, Sven, I don't remember any, at all. Like, my childhood is a blank slate. Start with yesterday. Start with yesterday when you got cut off in traffic. Start with last week when your boss put you down, or your coworkers are being jerks. Start with that. Start with whatever pain you can think of that you've experienced even as recently as an hour ago. Start there. Start unpacking that, journaling about that. Flush out your feelings. It sucks. I hate when they treat me that way. Makes me feel so small, whatever. That's one. Now go to the next thing you remember. Maybe the next thing is from 2 hours ago, or from 2 days ago, or from 2 weeks ago. And you start to pull them out one by one. And I know you're thinking, well, shit, I'll be doing this forever. Exactly. You will be doing it what feels like forever, but the more you do it, you pick up momentum. I got myself out of a 12-year suicidal depression because I had to do this myself. There weren't any therapists who could help me, none that really resonated with me. So all of my methods are based on personal experience and 30 years of counseling people. You start with the feelings you remember. Well, I don't have any feelings. Bullshit. You know what you have? At least one? Lethargy. Blankness, emptiness, boredom. Those are all feelings. Start with that. Flush it out. Because every feeling that you flush out, you're conveying the message to your soul, okay, I can take a little more. And once you start even just scraping the surface, let alone digging into the memories and the feelings of your past, once you take out even a little bit, now there's room. Now your soul gets the message, okay, you can handle a little bit more. Let's send a little more up to him, or let's send a little more up to her. And you start to maybe have dreams about stuff. Or you think of the most random memories that come out of the blue. Happens all the time. Once you start digging and actually doing the work, once you have the courage to stop running from that tidal wave of pain, but actually turn into it and let it cascade over you, let it pound you, then more comes. And now you have more memories and more stuff to start flushing out. But you got to start, even if you got to start with the smallest shit that just happened yesterday. So do you finally have the courage? Are you tired of your relationships, your love, your career, your friendships, your own sense of unfulfillment in life? Are you sick of them just getting worse and worse? And at what point do you finally turn and face that tidal wave and say, I'm ready? And it takes courage. Do you have the courage? Have a kick-ass day.